Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of Prominence. So, I haven't done too much since the last episode. As you can see, I do have this cool diamond halberd that I located, because I did explore the map a little bit more to look for some stuff. I went down here, and you can see there were these two pillager outposts that had, I wouldn't say a good amount of loot, but they had some loot, which was useful. I also found this boss over here, but he was recommended for level 35, so I ran away from that, but I got the check mark. But I also located one of the portals to dead cells. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Which is one of the realms over here, the prison. Now, I'm not sure how dangerous the prison actually is. I probably could have checked that, but I mean, it does show up, and it doesn't say that I should, run away. So I thought that would be an interesting thing to go check out this episode and probably see what we can find. I do think it's a pretty cool mod based off of the game Dead Cells. I played that game a long time ago. I never finished it though. I originally got it in early access, and then when they went to full release, I never replayed it. I should probably give it another shot. But that was more of like well, it's a roguelite. It's not really it's kind of a Metroidvania, because you do have to unlock certain stuff to get access to stuff later, but I wouldn't really call it a Metroidvania. I just remember it being pretty difficult, so I should probably try that out. Try it again. But I also need to play Silksong, because I finished Hollow Knight a long time ago with the almost max percentage. The only thing I didn't beat was the final Pantheon in Godhome. Was not able to beat the final gauntlet of bosses. It defeated me. I had to stop trying to run it after so many times. And then also one more piece of loot I forgot, was these epic warrior boots. So it's pretty cool. It increases your damage by up to 20% when you're injured and gives you plus 5% damage with axes. I think that's the difference between common and epic, is you get a lot better stats. As you can see, like these boots give almost the same armor as the chest plate. So I probably need to get these from uncommon to epic. Does the halberd count as an axe though? I don't think so. But anyways, let's check it out. Quest completed, quick healing. I was also interested to come in here to get these health flasks for the healing. The health flask is a really useful item that heals you 10% of your maximum health and grants regen. Can be crafted with guts and monster cells. You also do get the book for discovering this place. Can I steal this stuff? I'm guessing. Small crate. Am I supposed to break these? I guess not. Just for ambiance. Okay, interesting. So that's what spawns the enemies. They don't seem to hit too hard, at least. If you notice, I also made the lucky backpack to increase the loot drops. Let's build a chemical vials, loot a monster cell. And if I hold the halberd, it also has +1 luck. Let's see, diamond, iron. Probably don't need the other stuff. They create a catenary. Interesting. Grenadier. Oh, there's another guy in here. Okay, well, as long as they're getting one shot, this will be pretty easy. Makes me wonder what kind of boss we're gonna get out of here. Guts? I think that's how you craft these, right? Infected flesh. Distance, fast spin. Probably don't need that. We'll take the diamond and the iron. Let's see, how do I craft these guys again? With guts and monster cells. Got monster cells, guts. Cool. New cell crafter recipe. Blood sword. Gold ingot. Let's see, this looks like a dead end. Why do I see... It does show that there's something like in the corner here. Maybe it's just the candles. Let's see here. Let's continue going. If we look at the quest book, there's a boss fight in the lair. Can be found underground in the prison dimension. To deal damage, you must first kill the tentacles. Enter the promenade found through the elevator. It's suggested to bring a waystone or a pocket wormhole with you to come back home. Wait, so I can't leave? Oh, I can leave through here, the overworld, so I should probably set a waypoint here. Create waypoint, home. That way I don't get lost in here. But if the promenade won't let me come back, I should probably set up a waystone for that. But we're here looking for loot, gathering these health flasks, which are going to be pretty useful. More guts. I gotta wait for this guy. Unless I can get around him. Let's see. Okay, so once he attacks, once he does this little charge, I can do it. Overcharge. Continue to hold the ranged attack button to double, triple, or quadruple the damage. Pretty cool. The music in here is quite loud, but it does build with the ambiance. I can climb down the chains like a ladder. Efficiency, I'll take that. Backstabbing. Amplifies damage when striking the target from behind. I'll take that one too. Our backpack is pretty big. I upgraded it to gold tier, so we shouldn't run out of space. But if we get too many books, we can definitely run out of space pretty fast. The Nutcracker. Critical damage plus 6 health. -2 luck though, so I don't want that. Another flask, more gold. Oh, that's rotten flesh. Probably don't need that. I wonder if I die, will it boot me out with my stuff, or do I have to come back in here to get everything? Alchemical vials. Fire focus. Increase the amount of damage done by fire attacks, especially fire damage. And a runic tablet. We're definitely going to need these. Another health flask. Power 2. I should probably take that. I don't know if we're going to use bows, but it gives you the option. And nothing in here. Let's see, we're going to have to go back up at some point. Another tablet. Another diamond. A feather falling temptation entices nearby farm animals. What does that mean? We'll take it for the feather falling though. Iron ingot. And running around in dungeons is a lot more fun than just running around in the mines. Gold, emerald, potion. I have so many emeralds. Really need to set up trading with the villagers. What is that? Oh, it's just a tree of some kind. I wonder if I can get over there, or is that supposed to be like a secret type of deal? Chromatic aberration, warding 2, vein mining, interesting. Gives you more reabsorption, which is useful. Reabsorption, as I found out, is essentially like bonus health. Which should be good, because it means you can help not get one-shot by certain things if you have a lot of absorption. Golden iron. Another emerald, some more iron. Okay, here's the promenade. A crafter that runs on cells. View recipes. Balanced blade, the blood sword, broadsword, nutcracker. Multiple knocks bow, electric whip. Different types of shields, decoration recipes, other recipes. Dimension runes on a doorway in the overworld to change its destination. Reset the spawner runes in a dimension. Restore health. 2 torches, prison stone, monster cells. Interesting. And it's unbreakable, so I can't take this with me. But okay, that's how we go to the Promenade of the Condemned. But I think the boss is still in here, right? Spawns in the lair, which can be found underground in the prison dimension. So we need to continue looking around here, see if we can find it. So far, all of these guys have been pretty easy. Oh, he has a shield. Yeah, like, see, that guy only does enough damage to break my absorption. Not much other damage. 2 more diamonds. Rush down, a chance to gain stacking speed on kill. Sounds cool. Monster Eye. Some of these, though, that require kills are probably not that great versus bosses because they don't spawn ads usually. It's usually just you one-on-one. So I think a lot of these enchantments are kind of the Dead Cell specific. Another diamond. Let's see, this goes to nothing. Diamond rapier, useless. It's a shame there's no mechanic to break down equipment. Efficiency 2, take that, along with this, because I have 2 of those books, right? Efficiency 2? Efficiency 1. Because if I add 2 of them, I can make it efficiency 3. Explosive rounds, silver bullets explode. Okay, that's Dead Cell specific. Like, the stuff that increases backstab damage would probably be pretty good against bosses as well. But anything Dead Cell specific probably don't need to really worry about. Broken cage, I thought those were spikes. Okay, nothing else. Let's see. It said it's underground, but you would think there's like a pathway to get down there. But I'm not seeing one yet. Spell breaking 2. Yeah, that goes nowhere. I think we've explored this entire level. And so I'm leaving the doors open so I can know which way I came from, but that does seem to be everything. Oh, over here maybe. Another chest over here. Backstabbing. I think I have another backstabbing 1, so maybe I can upgrade it to 2. Okay, charge me. And empty. Yep, nothing over here. Let's see, it said it's underground. Spawns in the lair, which can be found underground in the prison. Craft a cell crafter, craft infused steel. Enter the promenade. Bring a waystone or pocket wormhole. Spawns in the lair. So do I just have to like dig underground here? Because I don't see any other pathway. Yep, we went through there, we went through here. Let's see, if it is oh, it spooked me. If it is underground, we should be able to see it. Hard stone. Okay, no, you can't break this. This is essentially bedrock. But I don't see any other path here that would lead downwards. Unless maybe we can go upward. Or upwards. Let's see, climb that. Need another big chain. Some of these are really tight. Okay, this area is a lot bigger. Maybe there's another pathway. But I do think it's interesting that you need an item to reset the spawns. I would think that pretty much it resets every single time you come in here, which is not the case. Oh. And it is funny that they show you what the spawns are going to be. At least I don't think they did that in Dead Cells. I thought it was just random, like you enter a room, you enter an area, and it just happens. Vein mining, we'll take that, more gold. Another diamond. Iron Sai, plus 10 crit chance, durability. Chains 2, but it is a low range weapon. I like longer reach. Ooh, efficiency 2. Okay, I might be able to combine that now. More emeralds. What is the explosive bulbs? For some reason, if you go in the armor trimming page, it seems to lag it out a lot. I'm guessing it's because there's too many like item recipes in there, and it just causes it to lag out. The explosive crossbow and explosive bolt. So it's just for crafting items. The lag seemed to kill the music. Okay, what is this place over here? Runic Vines plant requires a vine rune to activate. Interesting. Don't know what that is. Iron Great Hammer with also +1 luck and critical hit 2. Not sure how useful that's going to be. More iron. Okay, and nothing else. It says it's in... It said you just go down, but I didn't see any other way to go down from here. See, that's a closed door. Maybe if I keep exploring, I can find something. But at least the loot in here is really good. A lot of diamonds, a lot of iron. Firebrands, that's just an item, a consumable. Flasks, and these flasks should be useful for fighting other bosses as well. Although 10% health isn't that great. That's what, 7 health? If I get hit for like half my HP, it's not really that amazing. Oh, where does this go? A blood sword applies bleeding to enemies, stacks up to 3 times. Not seeing anywhere else to go, though. Found underground in the prison dimension. But I don't see a way to get deeper underground. There was only one that I saw. See, this chain goes up. I do like that they include these little rooms. More diamonds, it's useful. Spearfishing kills with the thrown trident might catch fish. Let's see, does this go somewhere? Another chest, ethereal ammunition, spell breaking. But nothing else though. Huh. I was kind of hoping we could find the boss. But it does not seem to be the case. Yeah, this is where we went down. The home is over here. Let's see, can I break through the walls? No, there's hardstone. So I can sort of collect some of it. Let's see, this is where we came from. Can I break this wall down? Putrid planks. Nope, more hardstone. So it kind of looks like we can go this way. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Unless there's a different pathway I'm missing here. Let's see, so it might just be connected to this, but we already did everything down there. I don't see another pathway. That requires a thing. So I guess we would have to enter the promenade next. But it said we need a... Bring a waystone or a pocket wormhole with you to come back to your home. Let's see. Pocket waystone. Ender pearl and stone. That's from Bewitchment. So does that let me teleport home? Ender pearl and some stone, because I don't have... I killed an enderman. Let's see. We might need that then, because I don't want to lose all our stuff. But then we'll have to enter the promenade to go deeper. Luckily this does go a lot quicker. And it seems like some of the crafts is that you can change it, so instead of going to the prisoner's quarters you go elsewhere. Because there is another portal. I think this is another portal over here that I found. But pretty good loot. 30 gold ingots, 9 diamonds, 35 iron, 23 emeralds, and a bunch of books. Let's see. Efficiency 2. Efficiency 2, I should be able to combine this. They can combine these. I could have swore that's what you do to get higher levels. But anyway, it's still pretty good. And these runic tablets are also a nice feature as well. But I think what we need to do is we need to go into the Nether and harvest some Pyite. That way we can upgrade our gear and our weapons to a higher tier. Like this is already epic, which is really good. We need to get these to epic as well. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be reforging with Pyite, which we need to find in the Nether. So let's head back home, deposit our gear, and then make a trip to the Nether. Alright, we're back at the house. I also realized we're level 30, so we can crack open some of these bottles of enchanting and also enchant our gear. Although I think... Did I get level 30 enchants though? We didn't. I need how many more? I need 2 more bookshelves. Because once we have some enchantments, that should make us a lot stronger. So I would have to go back to the mansion to steal some books or something. Which is not bad, but I can do that later. Before I fight the boss, I need to enchant stuff. So for right now, we just need to go collect Pyite, which comes in the Nether by crafting from 4 Pyite dust, which comes from Pyite dust, comes from this Pyite ore. And it looks like that. So, did I bring blocks? I need cobblestone. There's a little bit. And I used all the other cobblestone to build the tower that I didn't even finish yet. But this should be enough. We just need to go mining for Pyite so we can upgrade our gear from uncommon to hopefully epic and maybe legendary. Although I think epic is the highest I can get, right? Let me see. Oh. It's so weird how it does that every time. Okay, you can get legendary, just can't get mythic. And also the boss is in here somewhere. Like I'm nearby him, but I don't see him anywhere. And I realize these are gas. So he might be in this spot over here, the Infernal Holt, by the, like this structure over here. Which I mean, that's pretty useful. It means we don't have to go too far to find him. Let's see. That's gold quartz. So we just have to go into the wall to find this stuff. Like I think that's it over there. There's also a ghast somewhere around here. Mushrooms, glowstone. Yeah, I think that's it. Or that could be gold. No, it's glowing. That's definitely gold. Oh, I could just check right here. What is this? Nether gold ore. Yeah, we don't want that. What is this? What are you? A firefly. Oh, something took oh, it's an enderman. Gotta be careful, don't want to make eye contact with one of them. Silt. Glowstone. Wither skeleton. Not seeing any of this pyrite yet. Maybe that's it over there. Do you have to be careful with the... what are they called? Blazes? Sinicites. Whatever that is. Not what we want. I think that's it right here. That's not glowing. Pyrite. There we go. Perfect. Sphalerite from Tech Reborn. Not what we want though. We specifically want this stuff here. Let's see. If I have the ore, can I break it down or find iron? You can grind down the ore block into 2 with a Tech Reborn grinder. So it would be more efficient to use that. Water and... or you can use this industrial grinding with power, water, and pyrite ore to get even more pyrite dust. And the macerator breaks it down into 2. Interesting. What is that? So I might have to start setting up some of the advanced ore processes. Advanced ore processing. And harvesting nether quartz gives you a good chunk of XP as well. Because we're going to need quite a lot of this stuff. Because to make the pyrite chunk, you have to combine 4 of these dots. Harvest this. And then I saw there's also a good amount of gear you can get to increase your XP gains as well. But it seems like the pyrite is pretty rare. I was kind of hoping you could see more of it elsewhere. Does it come from any blocks? Yeah, you can get 4 of it from ancient debris. But there's no other way to get this by the looks of it. Scrap box has a chance to give it. But that's not really useful. There's other ores, so I think our best bet might just be digging into walls to see if we can find it. Let's see. You can kind of gauge how... what's the word? Not rare, the opposite of rare. How common something is by how many you see by digging. Sinicite. Let's see, what is that for? Better nether. Sinicite block, sinicite ingot. You can smelt it into a refined iron ingot. You make tools out of it. But it seems like it's just a stand-in for iron. Okay, yeah. I'm guessing the Decayed King is in that spot right over there. Enderman, how did I get up here? Oh, I jumped from over here. But okay, if it's gonna be that low for pyrite, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time in here. It does guarantee though that you don't get common, but it would be a lot easier just to do the limestone, because we can get limestone from diorite, and diorite is a lot more common from what I can tell. Because I don't even see more of it over here. Should probably put a waypoint over here. Waypoint... Nether portal, so I don't get lost. Nether gold ore. Don't really need that. We have enough gold for now. More quartz. Slime guy. Yeah, this is a terrible spawn. I do want to get these chests, though. Are those chests? No, those are barrels. It seems... why did he fall down like that? It seems to me that the barrel chests, the barrel loot chests, aren't really that useful. so I've been kind of ignoring them. We do need an ender pearl though, so I'm gonna kill this enderman. Where'd he go? Oh, he fell down here. Pearl? Thank you. Let's get ourselves some magma cream next. But okay, it seems like pyrite is a lot rarer than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, you just have to enter the nether to find it. It's not actually going to be that difficult to get. But it seems like it is that difficult to get, because I'm not really seeing a lot of it elsewhere. See, is that pyrite or is that sinonacite? I think that's pyrite. Perfect. Let's see, you do only get one, so maybe I can increase the odds with fortune. Okay, no, this is a lot bigger. Okay, so not too bad. That one gave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or was that 4? Not sure. So with enough searching, I could get a good amount of it, but that's going to be quite expensive. That's one whole reforge. We need to reforge these a couple of times, because we want to get stuff like this, where we get the good... what's the word? Additions? Quest completed. Pyrite. I think that's another one over there. But that's just one, along with Scorchia. So it seems like you can get pretty unlucky. I wonder if I just go mining in a straight line, I'll get more. Brimwood. Oh, another one. But for that, I kind of want to leave this area. This area is not really good for mining in. What is that guy? It's a giant fish. And this is part of a structure, so the structure usually is attached to caves. Looks like this one is flooded though. Does go in. Can I clear this? Not without... let's see, I can block there. Can kinda go around it. Okay, well that's useless. It leads to another part of the fortress, as you can see here. Attached to a blackstone fortress as well. But we're not here for that, we're here for pyrite, which is a lot rarer than I thought it was going to be, because diorite is literally everywhere. So I might just go collect diorite and then stone cut it, because that seems to be a lot easier. Especially now that we have a bunch of iron, so I can just keep reforging. So I think I'm going to do that. Is that some up there? Maybe. So let's see if we can find some more endermen on our way out. And then we'll head back to the overworld. And then hopefully we can fight this Decaying King. Let's see, gold. Maybe there's some more over here before I leave. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's get out of here. Sounds like another magma cube. Magma cream, only 3. Has it always been that low? Ooh, lapis ore. Lapis piles. Okay, that's way less useful than I thought. I know it's supposed to be the Nether, but you don't have to make everything just lower quality. It can just be regular lapis. Like, what is this? Nether ruby ore. What do you use this for? Oh, you need diamond to mine this, though. Ruby block, smithing up templates, ruby. So I'm guessing... No, it's not the diamond equivalent, because if it was the diamond equivalent, you could just mine it with the iron. But it doesn't seem that useful at all. Oh, that's a wither skeleton. One head, please. Guess not. Wait, where's the inside? Oh, it's down here. Alright, well luckily there's tons of diorite deposits literally everywhere, so it's not going to be that hard to mine a lot of it to make our limestone. But we do have one, so let's see if we can reforge our chest plate. We also need iron, so good thing we have a bunch of it. Where's our... oh, it's this guy. Chest plate, iron, pyrite chunk. Requires full durability. Well, that was useless. Literally the lowest roll we could have got. Okay, I'm just going to go mine a bunch of diorite, because that's going to be a lot easier. We do need a stone cutting table, which is 3 stone. So I'm going to need some cobblestone. I think we're all out. Andesite, polished andesite. Yeah, we're all out of stone. So I want to get more of that. But diorite is a lot easier. I mean, the limestone is a lot easier to get. You can see you can stone cut the limestone block or a diorite block for a single piece, which means a single diorite block gives you a piece and I can start reforging. We just need to reforge a lot of times. So I'd rather go for quantity. Let me repair our armor here. So that we can actually do that, and then we should be all set. Luckily we do have a lot of iron, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So I'll be back in a while. Alright, we got 3 stacks of limestone chunks, so let's see if we can roll some better items. We do only have about 2 stacks of iron, so that's going to limit how many rolls we can do. But let's see if we can get better than uncommon. Common, uncommon, common. Epic, +6 armor, physical damage, and speed. There we go. Armor, armor toughness, durability, and damage. Armor, armor toughness, durability, and speed. Cool. So not too expensive. Although that is the limit that we can get from limestone. We're going to need to harvest a lot more pyrite to get the legendary enchants though. And then how do we get galena? Found in the end. Using galena dust and popped coarse fruit. Alternatively, you can use endstone. Galena dust can be found in the deep caves of the overworld, but you will need popped coarse fruit for the chunk itself. Put away that. But we are a lot stronger now. That improves our armor by quite a bit. You can actually see our armor toughness is at 3, and we're at 17 armor, which is pretty high. I think that's higher. No, I don't think that's higher than netherite, right? Let's see. Netherite chestplate, yeah, it's 8. This is 5. But we're getting near there. Frost resistance. I wonder what diamond is that. Diamond. 8 and 2. Okay, so it's not nearly as strong as that, but the main benefit is that this increases our damage. Although I wonder how I get the affix like this, because this one has the +5 damage. Oh, this is different warrior boots, that's why. This is immersive armors, whereas this one is the Rogan warriors. But it kind of works the same. Where did I put my warrior boots then? Because actually I could just re-roll those. Unless I left them somewhere. Yeah, I think I left them somewhere. Probably when I was exploring. But regardless, I think we're pretty strong now. We might be strong enough to take on the boss. Which means I need to leave everything that I don't need. Raw tin. We'll put this stuff in here just to empty the inventory. Keep the food, we can keep all the tools, this stuff is fine. Let's see, strength 2. Night vision, invisibility, strength, fire resistance. Might need fire resistance. But I think we're strong enough to fight the boss. Although we do need enchants though. So they're not going to be max level enchantments, but that's fine. I don't want to max level enchant this gear anyway, because it's not really that good. Like we're going to be upgrading this pretty soon to the higher tier berserker armor. So we just need something on these. Protection 2. Warding. Warding 2. Heal allies. Okay, that's actually useless. But it's better than nothing. Let's see, warding, protection. I forget what warding does. I think it's actually just bonus health, as you can see. That's why it says +8. But I mean, it's better than nothing, depending on how strong the boss is, though. But I do want to see if we can kill him, that way we can upgrade to the higher tier. So let's see, we're here. I'm guessing he's over here. So we can kind of reach that by going through this area. A lot of skeletons. Did I bring food with me? I did. Still gotta be careful for all the wither skeletons though. Something's walking over here. Nope, never mind. Another wart, taking all of that. See, chest, gold ingot. Ooh, trying to hide from me. Range damage, diamonds. The nether eye, cool. Grab this stuff. Grab all that. Sapphire necklace, +10 health. Cowboy hat, increases the speed of ridden mounts. Damage deflection 3. That seems pretty useful. Blue obsidian, whatever that is. Where did my potion go? Strength. Where's the damage deflection potion? What happened to it? Strength. Necklace. Huh? I'm not crazy, right? It was right there. Okay, regardless. What is this? It's not attached to anything. Oh, the castle does look cool from the outside, though. But let's see. I don't see... I'm guessing he's over here. We just need to find our way over there. Came from over there. Should have brought more blocks. Yeah, he's in this area. I just don't know where. We'll take the blaze rod though. This gives plus 10 health. What does my current necklace have? Plus 1 luck. We'll take the health for right now. Oh. Should have brought some more blocks. What does this button do? Oh, that's TNT. Why is there TNT there? I guess to make a fun way to come inside. See down here. What hit me? Why am I on fire? Yeah, nothing over here. Wither skeleton over there, another one over there. So how do I get over here? Well, when you got no ideas, just start digging. Alright, I found him. He's in there, but the entrance is on the other side, so I kinda gotta go around. I didn't pause it. Okay, regardless. I thought I made a cut. I did not. Regardless, so if we take our splash potion of fire resistance, that'll make us immune to fire for 8 minutes. Along with strength 2, this should be an easy fight. He does wield the darkened blade. I forgot. Oh, it's... Why is it full of lava? Okay, it's a good thing I drank the potion. Did we take too much? He one-shot me. Okay, if I can kill him right now without him one-shotting me again. Interesting. Okay. So he has enough damage to one-shot me at 80 health through all of my armor. Which means I have to use the dodge roll to dodge that. If I dodge it, I'll be fine. So I'm gonna have to grab my stuff. Do I have any more potions of fire resistance? I do. Let's see, are there other potions that could be useful? Potion of swiftness, night vision. Potion of girl power. What? Frost resistance, absorption would be a little useful, but if it still one-taps me, it doesn't do anything. jump boost. Regen wouldn't do anything. Resistance would be useful. Why is there a ghost in my house? Regardless, I gotta go get my stuff back. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, I'll probably need a potion of fire resistance just to get in there. And I only have one more. I'll have to craft some. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, it actually looks like he keeps all the health he lost in the other battle. So we eat this golden apple. Get our health back. And I think if I run in, grab our gear, I should be able to one-tap him. Okay, going to third-person mode. Beer. Better not make me drunk. Okay. We gotta grab our stuff. Dang it. Why'd he do it? Oh, maybe if I get too close to him, that makes him use that attack. Let's see, I do have the enchanted golden apple, which should provide enough. If only I had another potion, I mean not potion, thing of, whatchamacallit. But he keeps the same health, so actually, if I grab a weapon that I can chuck, like this stone claymore, can I throw this one? Oh, I don't have my I don't have my spell book, so I can't throw it. Maybe we can choose him with a bow and arrow. Legendary crossbow, some arrows. Let's see, load this guy up. Let's see if I can cheese him. And then get our stuff back. Alright, let's see if we can cheese him from here using the crossbow. One more should do it. Okay, one more should do it. And he's dead. Level 11 reached. The Decaying King has fallen. Huh. I really thought his health was gonna reset. Grab all of my stuff. Cool throne room. And he drops the Darkened Blade. Ultra heavy. Gain haste post-hit while having strength effect. Landing with calculated fall effect triggers a unique ground detonation based on the held weapon. Applies 30 posture loss post-hit. This weapon disables shields. Omnivamp. Heal for every mob hit with the weapon's ability. Heal every hit if item is not on cooldown. Sword Decimation. Used to launch and smash the ground. Literally the Darkened Blade from League of Legends. I am Aatrox, the Worldbringer. Little anticlimactic, but I mean, it is a Minecraft boss fight. There's really not much to expect. But anyways, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.